Circle time is a strategy that can be used in the classroom to establish expectations, norms and agreements. Expectations or rules need to be outlined at the start of each circle.
Thanks for participating in our classroom circle. Girls, today this circle has been called because we're about to begin our unit that will use iPads over the next 8 weeks in our English classroom. So we need to make sure that we all understand what's expected of people in our class so that we can work hard together, have fun, feel safe and do our very best. Now, before we begin, we have a few agreements that we need to remind each other of when we have circle time. Who can remember what they are?
We agree to respect the circle.
We agree to listen with our ears, eyes and hearts.
We agree to speak respectfully.
We agree that people may pass if they wish.
We agree to keep the trust in the circle.
What is said today stays in this room.
Good. So we can feel confident that we can have a discussion which is confidential. So girls, we need to establish some expectations from our class when we're using iPads in English. Now, there are some rules that we cannot change, and I will read out the school's non-negotiable. Number 1, students are responsible for making sure that their iPad is fully charged at home. We can't have you charging iPads at school because we simply don't have enough PowerPoints to do so. You must not swap your iPad with others. You have to keep your iPad for 8 weeks and it remains in your property. Number 3, students can only use the internet when the work needs you to do so. And number 4, photos and of other students and selfies are not allowed. We need to make sure that everybody feels safe. So girls, what happens when things go wrong? I'd like to discuss a hypothetical situation with you now in terms of using our iPads in the class. Imagine if a student decided to take a photo of another student in our class and use some kind of an app to change their facial features so they looked a bit silly, and then decided to post that photograph on our class blog thinking that they wouldn't be discovered as the one who put it there. Girls, we're going to use the feather talking piece.
When sharing ideas, a variety of objects, such as feathers or balls, can be used to pass between students.
Today we're going to use the beanbag as a talking piece. So what might motivate students to do this sort of thing?
Out of revenge.
How would people in our class feel if this really did happen?
They might feel embarrassed.
They might feel hurt or disappointed.
And who else is affected when things like this happen?
Their family and friends.
Other students in the class.
What would be the best way to sort out this problem and make things right? And what would be the right questions to start asking to solve this problem?
To have a class circle time discussion.
Let's use those restorative practice questions.
Thank you for joining in our circle time today, girls.